can be only one. We are not talking about Highlander, however. We are talking about the Immortals, the new movie about Theseus from Greek mythology. Oh, brother. Where do I start? Well, let's just start with the fact that you have stories, Greek legends and myth. These are stories that have lasted thousands of years. Why do you need to change them? You have source material that has withstood the test of time, more so than just about anything else. You don't need to change it. And I mean, while I'm glad that they're finally starting to go beyond just some of the same old crap, and they're looking and they're saying, hey, look at all this stuff that's out there that we can do. Why do you feel the need to change everything? So it just alright. Theseus, however you want to pronounce it, played by Henry Cavill, who's going to be our new Superman, who you may have seen in The Tudors. Nothing against Henry Cavill. The writing is terrible in this movie, and the role is just it's very reminiscent of the Clash of the Titans remake, where we have a hero who's whiny and pouty and I don't like the gods, and I don't believe in the gods, and the gods are bad, and I don't like them, and I don't need their help for anything, and I'm gonna go and get my revenge without their help, and I don't need them. Yes, I understand there's many, especially in Greek mythology and such, there is this the whole vengeance, the quest for vengeance type of thing, because mother got killed, or wife, or kids, or whatever. I understand that, but just I don't know, they seem less heroic because they're just these pouty, whiny fuckers who are just like, they just want to kill the guy who killed the people I love. And and the villain, okay, so Mickey Rourke plays King Hyperion, who is looking for the Epicurious, because he wants to eat it, bow, because it's bow of tremendous power, and he's going to use it to free the Titans, so that the Titans can kill the gods, so that he can take over the world. I don't understand any of his logic anyways, because the gods didn't do and save his wife when she died, so he's going to free the Titans to kill the gods, which, of course, the Titans are completely evil fuckers, so logic would dictate that they're going to kill you as well, so I guess he just doesn't care. I don't know. I don't get a lot of it. This movie, it's like they wanted to be 300. And I'm not saying 300 was a great movie. 300 was what it was. I mean, 300 was a movie based off a graphic novel, which was based off a movie, which was based loosely off of a historical event. So it had one thing in common with 300, and that the writing isn't very good. Actually, the writing is worse than it was in 300. But then you have, I don't know, they tried to go for the same kind of stunning visuals and the whole, let's see how evil looking we can make the bad guys, and they don't come anywhere near the visual, at least the visual spectacle that 300 was, because 300 was at least that. It was visually incredible to watch. This, even the fight scenes are just kind of boring, and I just didn't like this movie at all, and I had high hopes for it, but I had very, very low expectations. So, while my expectations were met, my hopes were not. So, just a failure on so many levels. You have such great source material out there with the Greek myths, and not even just the Greeks. You have the Greeks, and you have mythology from all over the world, from India, from China, Japan, Norway, Sweden, the English and Celtic myths, the Germanic, I mean, Italian, all these great mythological stories, Africa, and we're just going to do crappy versions of one or two of them, which won't do that well, which means we won't make any more. So we'll just go back to doing remakes of 80s TV shows. Oh, God, this is just, ugh. It was just not fun. On a scale of 1 to 10, this movie, This is a junk punch to every English major and literature major out there. Everyone who loves classic literature, this is a big old punch to the balls. And if you're a woman, this is if you grew a pair of balls solely for the sake of having it punched. And while there are people out there who deserve the level of pain that a junk punch ensues, and I do not begrudge the pain to those people that truly deserve it, those of us that love literature, we don't deserve this, do we? I mean, yeah, some of us are snobby, but being kind of snobbish about literature is not a reason to punch someone in the balls. But that's what Hollywood did to us. It punched us right in our literature-loving balls. And it stings. And, I mean, I'll get over it, but why? So, just the Immortals. Not good. Don't bother. It's not even that fun to watch just for the visuals. There's 2 or 3 interesting and well-done visuals. And that's about it. Bad story, bad writing, acting so-so. Characters are annoying. Just skip it. That's it. That's all I have for this episode. I may be taking a short hiatus with the holidays coming up and the fact that I can't hold my own head up without leaning on a sword. But aside from that, stay safe out there. Enjoy the holidays out there in the wasteland. I'm sure you can find some. I don't think eggnog ever expires, does it? There's probably some still hanging out there somewhere, or some canned unicorn meat or something. So do whatever you do for the holidays, whatever holidays you celebrate. If you celebrate none, just have fun doing something. So, till then, have a good one. Cannot die, McCloud. My name's Ramirez. I am from Spain.